Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is all about self-portrait. But before we get into it, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more of this type of content. Now, what is a self-portrait? A self-portrait is a photo you take of yourself. Self-portrait is an art form that has been practiced for hundreds of years. Examples of self-portrait includes the works of Vincent van Gogh and Rembrandt. Van Gogh's paintings and drawings are some of the world's best-known works of modern art. He created about 35 self-portraits. Van Gogh painted portraits of himself because he couldn't afford a model, so he used himself as a model to practice painting. Rembrandt is considered the master of lights and shadow. He is celebrated as one of the greatest artists of all times. He created about 80 self-portraits. These portraits were made for self-promotion, to practice, and for experimentation. Self-portraits are a great way of practicing different lighting techniques. It's also a good way to learn about posing and different expressions. Self-portrait can also be used to experiment with different composition, and it also builds your confidence. It's convenient, the model is you, and you are free and available anytime. I am going to demonstrate how I take a self-portrait. I'll be using a Nikon Z6 camera along with a 50mm lens. 50mm lens are good for taking portrait. My camera is on a tripod. The tripod allows me to position my camera in any direction that I want. For lighting, I'll be using the Godox AD200. I'll be triggering it with the Godox X1 trigger. I'll be using a shoot-through umbrella to modify the light. I'll be downloading the Nikon Snapbridge app. The app allows me to use my smartphone as a remote to control the camera. It also gives me a live view of the camera. I can also select my focus point, see my composition. Self-portrait helps you to practice, and the more you practice, the better you'll become. If self-portrait was good for Van Gogh and Rembrandt, then it must be good enough for you.